Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. Now if this is the first time to this channel, we welcome you and we'll love you to subscribe to this channel. Press that like button so that other people can get to see this video as well. Also leave your comments down below because we will look again to hear your views and ideas about 9-star key. Now this video is for the new moon, the 25th of October 2022, and we are coming to the end of another year, more or less. And this year has been eventful to say the least, and 5-star has played its role to the maximum, more or less, in bringing those changes and rebalancing things, getting things into proper perspective, and giving everybody time to reevaluate the things in their life, what needs to be taken on board and what things need to be removed, and so that new growth can come into our lives. And it's interesting that this new moon is a new moon, but with a how shall we say now, a added bonus and a boost with an eclipse, and a solar eclipse that brings in always an acceleration of new things into people's lives. There is always it doesn't just happen on that day. It continues for about a couple of months into the future. So it's always here to give you the start of it and then proceed. It's like a ripple effect moving forward into your life. So the new moon, again, I think we have this new moon pretty much understanding clear that it's a start of something new, something fresh, but also it brings about things that can be hidden. So the new moon is always hidden. You cannot see a new moon at the beginning of its cycle, and so it's hidden. You're not sure what's happening, and the same thing here in your life. You're not sure exactly how things are going to be birthed. You have the framework, you have the strategy, now the tactics and the planning will come into play. And it's an exciting time because this is a time when you can really set your clear intentions of what you are wanting to do. And the energy that brings about this new moon is a 7th metal. Now the 7th metal, I always find 7th metal a very interesting energy because it's the end of the cycle. It's end of the cycle. It's a time when you reflect back on what you have done and how things have proceeded, how you yourself have really been able to interact with this energy. And so it's the start of this energy of bringing things to an end, but also opening up new things. And it gives you here, the 7th metal also gives you here the space to see potential new things coming over the horizon, and it's giving you, sorry about that, the opportunity to give a glimpse of how to get yourself ready and prepared, but also to enjoy the moment as it arises as well. And so to be in the moment and to be relaxed, to be focused, to be enjoying the things, but not so much enjoyment that you lose sight of where you are wanting to proceed. And so there's this excitement, there's this understanding, yes, you've worked hard, you deserve the rewards for what you have done, but now be aware, be prepared, look out for those little clues of what can be there for you, where you can capitalize on, move on, whether it's physically, mentally, or spiritually. There's something there for you to see, and normally it's hidden. And with the energy, what I see working behind this is this mountain energy, 8 mountain energy, that gives you this deep-seated thing that's coming from within you to really change things up, step things up to another level. And so the 7th energy is really preparing you, and also the area of resources is going to be there available to you as well. So the new beginnings is going to be there, but also the closing of anything new, sorry about this, is that you yourself have the opportunity now to really step up and move into a new direction, something that have been wanting to do, but never thought there was the opportunity for it to happen. Now the opportunity is on the horizon for you to step into it and to grow and to really grasp it. And it's there for you. And it's all being laid out. Even though the circumstances that you may think you're in at the present moment may not support it, but it's there, right? So this is time again, I think, it's the closing of old things, things that may not have been working well, or things that have worked, but it's come to its end of its term. And now you're having to turn and to step into something new that may stretch you. And this is the thing a lot of people don't seem to grasp, is that if you're wanting to be somebody new or moving to something new, then the old part of you cannot come with you on this journey. It's something new that's going to have to be stepped into, and you're going to have to grow and develop into that new role and to be somebody that you have never been before. So it's going to be stretching you and challenging you to be even more better, more creative, more developed into this new person that you're desiring to be in the near future. And so that these little twinklings on the horizon, the new stars that you see starting to just peek over the horizon as the light hits it, is what you will become if you are true to yourself and prepared to do the work. And believe me, at times it will be hard work, but somewhere there's an enjoyment in the hard work because you know it's going to be worth it. And so this energy of the seven metal is going to be moving forward. And the interesting thing about the seven metal is it's liquid metal. It's not like the six metal, which is hard, solid, it's sharp and cutting. Liquid metal, as it says, is liquid. It's like water. It flows. It's able to meld. It's like a chameleon. It takes on the shape, the form of anything it comes into contact with. And it's always in the sense of moving. And one of the things you have to learn about the seven metal energy is that you need to settle yourself down. Spend that bit of time in some form of meditation, of calming, relaxing your mind, focusing your mind, and so clearing yourself of any additional baggages that you may be having, or also to be present in the moment in what you're doing. And this takes time and discipline in teaching yourself, learning how to settle the mind and be prepared to, at times make those mistakes. And part of those mistakes is important because, again, interesting thing about the seven metal, no matter how many mistakes it makes, it always rebounds back better than before. So it has this resilience and to able to really fight back against the tide and overcome whatever obstacles it may encounter and use it to its own advantage, because again, that adaptability and able to see and navigate its way through different things. So be prepared, but also this eclipse here now is again going to be accelerating the process even more. And I think that's why it's going to be important for you to be able to be organized, to be prepared for those new opportunities, be prepared to see and to quickly make those clear-cut decisions when it's necessary. And do not be afraid of the task that you are taking on or being given, thinking you're not able to do it, it's not for you, you should be given to something else. Do not give your blessings, do not give your opportunities that you have worked hard for, maybe for years, to somebody else who maybe doesn't even deserve what you have done, and take your recognition. So understand that whatever situation you're moving into, you're more than able to handle it, to find the necessary correct support that will encourage you in the direction that you're needing to go. So it's a very interesting time, a very fruitful time, Don't be fazed by the the blessing, the opportunities that's going to be there for you, because it's yours. You've worked hard for it, and so be understanding, be patient with yourself, but look for those opportunities. And I think one of the PowerPoints, power situation, and places that we'll be coming from, it again is that three wood of birthing new things, that creative power coming in, and those new opportunities being given birth, giving life again. And it's through those things that you will see the opportunities come up. And also be aware of that the three wood, when it's birth and it's being given life, is sometimes very vulnerable. So you need to protect it, in that what you are given, don't necessarily share it with everybody, because everybody will not necessarily appreciate what you have been given. In fact, you may have some people who will be jealous of you, who may attempt to sabotage you in some way or another. So be selective in what you are sharing with people, and who can come with you on this journey. Because sometimes the journey is only for you, or a very few select people who choose to come with you. So again, have that understanding, that wisdom in how you move forward. So don't get things wrong or misunderstand me. You know, everybody have their own individual journey, but sometimes there's a corporate thing where you have more than one person who may travel with you for a particular time on a set course for a while. So there are so many things here. That's their opportunities, but there's a closing of a door, a chapter here, and the opening of a new one that's going to be given birth within you, with something that you have been toiling about for a long while. And so it's going to be time for you to start to step into that role of who you are. And you may not have the full understanding, but that will come with time and practice and courage and resilience. So I hope this video is going to help you. If it has, again, use the links down below. Get newsletter from us. Also, if you like a particular reading of who you are and how you can navigate through all these things, use the link down below, and we hope to hear from you soon. Until then, take care now. Bye-bye.